Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. If you haven't seen my face before, hello, my name is Ebony and welcome to another video of the 12 days of EBMAS. So this is in fact one video amongst 12 that are aptly titled the 12 days of EBMAS, my little take on the 12 days of Christmas, running from Christmas Day all the way up until the 6th of January. And I know for a fact this isn't the first video because I have already been uploading them. So if you haven't seen any of the other videos, make sure you go back and check them out. I will leave a playlist link below. So today's video has to be taken with a little pinch of salt because obviously we're all locked down here in London at the minute. I mean, I don't know when this video is going up, but I'm pretty sure things aren't going to be changing anytime soon. So definitely this is one to bookmark. This is one to bookmark for your next trip to London. I'm going to be talking you through my 10 favourite spots in London to get coffee, afternoon tea or brunch. I thought this would make a really great video for anyone who's visiting London and isn't sure where to go. I've got a few thrown in here which are maybe a little bit already known on the Instagram because they are very beautiful and stunning. I'm also going to be sprinkling a few unknown venues in here as well, so hopefully you find something that you didn't know before. Before I get started, do make sure you hit the subscribe button down below and follow me on Instagram for more London inspo. I obviously live in London, so a lot of my time is spent taking pictures out and about in London, especially at the minute where I can't travel anywhere else. So without further ado, let's get into the video. So out of these 10 venues, I have actually been to 9 of them. Oh, that is 6. Wow, I'm tired, can you tell? I've been to 9 of them, so I know what I'm talking about and I can talk to you from experience, and these are places where I have been over the past like maybe 6 or 7 years, and I'm gonna try and like throw in some images that maybe I took or I found online via Instagram and things like that, so that you get a sense of the locations because they are all stunning. First up on this list we have St Aymes in Marylebone, and I recently visited this place actually this year for the first time, although I know it's been very popular on the Instagram and social media over the past couple of years. It's a black owned business and I have been twice this year because it's that great. Oh, maybe 3 times actually. I've been 3 times this year. It's a short walk away from Paddington and you can also walk there from Marble Arch, it's not that far. So it's a great little place to stop off if you're maybe going for a shopping trip on Oxford Street. You can head down to Marble Arch and then up to St Aymes from there for a little rest stop. This place is stunning, it's very well decorated for the gram. You've got the flower wall on the outside, there's tables outside at the minute, and they've also added extra seating since the pandemic to, to make people feel safe so they can sit outside. There's an inside area with the coffee bar and things, and then there's like a back area at the end of the room, and there's also a downstairs seating area which you can hire out, and it's just really beautiful. It's gorgeous, the service is really lovely. I've always had lovely chats with the people who work there, and the menu is also really good. They've got a nice range of like coffees. They've got like regular coffees that you'd get in any coffee shop. They've also got signature coffees. I got the Kinder Bueno latte, which I was really happy about. They also do like things like croissants. They have a Parisian breakfast, which I think is just around £5 or £6. And they also have afternoon tea, which I'll leave on the screen here. It looks stunning. I haven't had that one yet. I haven't had the chance to try that one, but it looks amazing. And obviously it's a great spot to get some pictures. So if you do sit on those outside tables, there are lots of opportunities to grab some flower wall pictures. The second place I want to mention is the Ivy. I don't know if it's the Ivy Cafe or the Ivy Brasserie. I know that there's a couple different types, but this is one of the 2 Ivies I'm going to be mentioning in this video. Now, I know you hear the word the Ivy. I know lots of my friends get confused and they think it's a really fancy establishment, and I think there is a really fancy Ivy in central London that you have like a really fancy expensive dinner, but I think the Ivy Brasserie and the Ivy Cafe are kind of like offshoots of that Ivy. Potentially I should have probably researched this. So the Ivy Brasserie I would liken to like a Bill's. It's got a very Bill's vibe. The menu is very like a Bill's, and the Ivy Cafe kind of does a bit more brunchy vibes, and the interiors of all of them kind of all match and they're all very cohesive and they're always very beautiful. The Ivy in Tower Bridge, however, has one special thing about it, and that is the view that it has of Tower Bridge. There's this one particular table outside that if you go there you should definitely ask for. It has the most incredible view of the Tower Bridge behind, and if you did want to get a really cool picture for Instagram, you could be sat with your coffee. I've done this. You could be sat with your coffee with the Tower Bridge behind you and it just looks so London, so chic, so cool. Number 3 is one of my favourites, and it's local to me, so it's dear to my heart, and that is the Greenwich Grind. Now, the Greenwich Grind has been there for a couple of years, and I remember going there a few years ago, and it wasn't as popular as it is now. I don't know what happened. I think a big blogger must have put it on their Instagram because it's stunning inside, so rightly so that it should be really popular. But I've been a couple of times this year, and I love the vibe of the Greenwich Grind. Like, the Grind is like a chain of different coffee shops, cafes. You can eat there, but they're all a bit different, and I would say out of the 3 or 4 that I've been to, the Greenwich Grind is definitely my favourite. Really well designed. It's whoever's designed the interiors of all the grinds, it's incredible. You've got the neon signs, you've got the really chic furniture. The layout is amazing. It's a really lovely, large, big, open branch. There's also, you've got separate rooms I think you can hire out, so there's like a separate bar room that you can hire out, and then you kind of take a walk to the back, and then it opens out into this big kind of conservatory, so if it's a sunny day and you're sitting in there, it's honestly like beautiful. And you can go for coffee and brunch in the morning, in the daytime, on a Sunday, get a little chicken mimosa, and so they have like a really great brunch menu that they serve during the day. I usually get a latte and toast, and I use it as a little stop off point to warm up and change outfits when I'm doing a photo shoot in Greenwich. Yeah, it's just really beautiful. They even have an outdoor seating area, so if you are thinking about going, like once things start to open up again, but you want to sit outside, they've got that option too. It's just really lovely, and the staff are always super lovely as well. And they even have like personalised, like branded like sugar packets and coasters and things, and it's always like millennial pink and really cool. I just love it there. Venue number 4 is the Hoxton in Southwark, and this is again a local place to me. It's around the corner from my work, and I've been a few times now this year and last year as well. It's a place that I really love. It's actually a hotel, and the rooms look incredible. I mean, I haven't got many reasons to have a hotel in London as I live here, but if I did want to stay somewhere in London, in town, I would definitely have the Hoxton Southwark top of my list. So the downstairs area where you come in, the front doors, is a restaurant and bar and like kind of a lounge kind of area. So they've got the downstairs where I've had toast and coffee before on the left hand side, and I've also had coffee and cocktails on the right hand side where there's a lovely bar. It's beautifully decorated. Again, a designer has really incredibly put this place together, and all of the Hoxton venues, I know there's quite a few Hoxton venues around the world, have been incredibly designed, and just that's something that I really like love about coffee shops and things, like when it feels cool and nice to sit in there, and there's like a vibe that you just want to be cozy and chill. And then a place that I haven't been but I would love to, I'm going to put some pictures on the screen and you'll see exactly why, the Aymes restaurant. It's a seafood restaurant. It's upstairs, and they've got this incredible outdoor seating area that looks stunning. I mean, just look at it, it's incredible. And I've never eaten there, but I would love to one day, especially in the summer. That golden hour light coming through, it just looks amazing. So another Ivy venue, this time the Ivy Cafe in Blackheath. Now this is another local venue, so hopefully it's something that maybe inspires your visit to Blackheath and Greenwich. So the Ivy Cafe Blackheath is really beautiful, again just like the Ivy Cafe Tower Bridge. It's really nice. I had some toast and a latte there, but it was really beautiful. When I went, it was all like decorated with Christmas decorations, baubles and things. I actually posted a picture from my Instagram yesterday, sat in the seating area. It feels so fancy, it feels really nice, and you could do a lot of people watching because where it's kind of set up, a lot of people walk past, like just a really nice street, and Blackheath Village is also just a really nice little area. And it's got a really nice view of like the Blackheath fields and the church as well. Number 5 is Grounds and Grapes in Honour Park, and this is one that I threw in here that I hope that no one really know about. And again, it's just another beautiful cafe, coffee shop, and it's got a really lovely outdoor seating area with like flowers and the flower wall, and they like to change up their displays quite often, so it's really beautiful. And the staff are always really lovely, the coffee is great, and I actually found my favourite brand of coffee through having a coffee at this place. I took a picture of the bag that they used, and I went ahead and bought some. You know coffee's good when you don't want any syrup and you don't want any sugar in it, you just want to taste the coffee, and that is what the Ozone Coffee is for me. And I actually found another coffee shop that is attached to that brand of coffee that I will mention later because it's also worth mentioning. So this is maybe one of the like more high-end or bougie kind of places that I'm going to mention, and I must say, like, it's worth it if you are looking for a special occasion place where you are putting a little bit more budget behind it. I would say that this is a place that you could definitely consider. It's in central London, just off of Regent Street, I believe, and it's Sketch. Now, you've probably heard of Sketch, and you've probably seen Sketch because it has been well known and well documented all over social media for years. I actually went before it popped off. I went before I even had a vlog. It was incredible and I will never forget it. Not only is the dining room, the dining area, like it's kind of like canteen style but bougie, if you can imagine that. But they have other rooms as well, but I would say if you're gonna go to Sketch, start off with this room. It's the most well known, the pink, millennial pink, cute velvet vibes. The afternoon tea service is obviously super bougie and really lovely, well presented, and the tea range is incredible. And then the pièce de résistance, must mention the toilets. The toilets are incredible. I've got a picture in the toilets. Everyone who's been there has a picture in those toilets. And the toilets are in pods. The thing is, I didn't know anything about this place before going, so it was all very much a surprise, but now I think people know why they're going, they know what they're getting into, they want that toilet selfie. I think it deserves that special occasion title. I think it deserves like a birthday or an anniversary or something. Number 8, we are speeding through. Number 8 is Delaware Terrace. This is the one place I've never been to, but the one place that has been on my list for a number of months, if not years. I have seen bloggers going here for years and there are always different displays. It looks so beautiful in there. It's like they have the autumnal display, summer display, spring display, winter display. We love all the displays and it looks so beautiful, and the food looks incredible, looks like right up my street. I love brunch. But yeah, I can't really say much about it because I've never been, but if you've been, let me know in the comments. Are the staff nice? Is the food nice? I've wanted to try it for a while and I have a few friends who have said that it's really nice, so I'll take their word for it and hopefully head there in 2021. Number 9 is another Southeast London spot, and that is Canvas and Cream. I'm from Southeast London, if you couldn't tell by all the Southeast London recommendations. Definitely maybe get yourself a little cheeky hotel in Southeast London and make your way around these spots over a weekend. But Canvas and Cream is a spot in Forest Hill, and I went there recently. I've been a few times over the years, but they've always been expanding and kind of making their space cuter and cozier. It's full of fairy light. It's one of those places that has like kind of little nooks that you can sit in. So there's like a little fireplace nook that's it feels very private, like a little booth area. There's like another nook, and then they actually have seating at the moment in their gallery space. Canvas and Cream. The canvas is an art gallery and the cream is the cream for the coffee and the cake. So yeah, the back room is actually an art gallery, but during COVID it's been transformed into another dining area so that people can be spaced apart, very safe. But yeah, it just has a very cozy feel. On Sundays they do an excellent roast dinner, which I haven't tried but I've seen, and the Yorkshire puddings are incredible, I must say. I think when I go back I want to try sitting not in the art gallery area but in like one of those nooks and having a nice roast dinner and feeling really cozy and having like a glass of wine. Feels like a bit like a scene from The Holiday or from P.S. I Love You. Felt cozy, like I was in one of those films. And finally, I already mentioned this place earlier on, Ozone Coffee, home of the Empire Blend coffee. That is my favourite coffee. So my camera died. But yeah, we were discussing Ozone Coffee. Great place, you've seen it on the screen. Check it out, Hackney. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you did get this far, why not give me a cheeky little follow? Not follow, yeah, follow me on Instagram. But subscribe to my channel for more videos from me. Check out my vlogmases. I've got another video similar to this one coming out soon, which is my London recommendations that are free free activities that you could do in London, and that's going to be coming out soon as well. Thank you again so much, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye!